Hello, my fuck-ass friends. Today we are doing some GAC work with some help. Before we do, I need to check one thing. Okay, I got 600 tickets, that's all I care about. I will do other stuff too, but we are going to go straight into GAC, get that over with, because we got about 3 hours left. So, round one, we are facing JP from Trapped in Carbonite. I'm just kidding, that's actually not the guild, but you know. Anyways, so this is what we got going on. The North has not so many good ones, it seems like. Especially this one. Might not be too hard, maybe. So North doesn't look like it's going to be too bad as long as we're careful. South can be trouble just because geos, but they're not relics, so that might not be an issue, and I don't think they will be too much of an issue, especially with him. So it looks like we might be going south first, because south is the one that is the most. So yeah. But let's see. Trying to see if Snake is coming. Snake is the one that's helping me, so I had to make sure he's here before we continue. On a side note, while we wait for Snake, it is blazing balls in my room. I am like legitimately sitting here, and I am sweating a storm, and I've just been sitting here for maybe like 5 minutes. So, as we wait for Snake to show up, whenever he's able to, we are going to do a few other things on the side here, get that over with. So I guess we're not going to jump straight into GAC until he's here. So I guess we'll get some of this boring stuff out of the way, like I was originally going to. It is like so humid and hot in my room, it's not even funny right now. I don't have the fan or AC on, because if I do, it'll pick up on the mic and it'll be even worse than what it is currently. So I'm having to suffer with no air in my room, and my room is upstairs in the attic. So let's see here. We got, definitely need these. These are important. Always, they're harder to get. Some of this other stuff is important, but I always check down below to make sure there's none of these characters I can get shards for, which there wasn't. The shard shop I've been trying to save because I use a lot here just for stuff like this. Anything that's not 100 I usually spend on. So that's also another reason why, because I use a lot of these. These we need for sure. These get used constantly. for requirements. So, yeah, as you can tell, I use a lot of this stuff here. But yeah, let's see if Snake is here. It does not look like he's here yet, so we will continue. So make sure if you play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you are getting your September bonus calendar as Aura Singh is here. Which is pretty nice if you need her, you know. I don't know if I do, I don't remember. I don't think I do. But it's always nice. It'd be also nice if they did like characters I officially needed. Let's see, do I need her? I do not, it seems. Oh look, we can upgrade you. So yeah, again, a little update since it's been a while. The characters I have currently, or do not have currently, are these ones. Ben Solo is a newer one lately. He's for the light side. Malgus is another newer one that came out that I don't know if last time I was here he was here, but Starkiller is another new one. So the ones that I'm currently going for right now that I don't have is Ahsoka. And then next will be Mandalorian. But I'm also going for Malgus too. And then I kind of haven't really decided too much on who's next, but I think I have an idea. Which I've been working on C. Hey, there's Snake. Snake is finally here, so give me a sec on that. Now, C is who I'm going for currently, so this is kind of what I got going on. We got 3 Relic 7s, Relic 4s, Relic 3s, and then the team I'll be setting up. Excited for this, especially with Malgus. It'll be kind of cool and interesting to see. Literally. Anyways. So now that Snake is here, we are going straight into GAC. So I will re-show, we got the north, doesn't seem bad, and the south even seems easier. So we got we got this going on. Night Sisters may be an issue slightly, just because of zombie I hate facing. But it shouldn't be a problem here at north. South, like I said, is a lot easier, surprisingly. Besides Geos, but the Geos are not relicked. Because they're not relic, besides this one, it shouldn't be too bad as long as we have the right team. And then them, I don't think it would be too hard, just because they have the older of this instead of the full team. But he is leader, so, but they're not relic again, so I don't know. It shouldn't be too hard, is what I'm getting at. And then, you know, they haven't touched us. We got 2 hours, 23 minutes left. Nothing's been done on defense. So wherever you think we should go, Snake, go ahead and direct me. And we will get started on what you think would be best. I think, like we usually go, is south. But that's up to you. We have plenty of time. If I can figure out how to show the roster, I will gladly do that. Okay, I think I figured it out. Inventory. Alright, so they do have one. Like I thought, they have Ray. But the rest of them is more just, you know, relic characters kind of going on here. So really, I mean, they have some that can be troublesome, but the front row is like, you know, not the greatest. Hello, General Kenobi. I'm pretty good. How are you? Right now we're just doing GAC, kind of looking at the enemy's roster. What's kind of going on at the moment. Get an idea. Snake here is helping me. But, so yeah, it doesn't look like their teams are going to be hard, especially as we see the front row already as decently easy. The back row, maybe for whatever reason harder. I don't know. But I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Yeah, south wall should be fine. Definitely with, we got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, we got Lord Vader. There shouldn't be a reason why they get through unless they use multiple teams, so. I do roster reviews. I can actually do that real quick as Snake is kind of getting an idea what we should do. If you want to do that real quick, we'll get that over with and help you out a bit. Snake is here too, which Snake is one of my officers. I'm the leader of this guild, just so you know, Zombie. So he can maybe give you an idea or a better idea than me. But go ahead and give me, oh, there it is, 711-244-994. Search, if I type that right. Inventory. So, first, a few questions. How long have you been playing too? What is your main goal? Like, is there a character you're going after? Are you more light side, dark side? What is your kind of plans for the game so I can kind of base off what I'm saying and what Snake might say to help you out more? Because right now, what it looks like, you're kind of a mix of both. So 9 months isn't too bad for having a couple relics, I don't think, in my opinion at least. I'm assuming you're free to play, which I am as myself. But it doesn't look like you're doing too bad for only 9 months, so... Okay, so that sounds like you're going more light side. I just recently got, Kenobi. Let me make sure, yeah. Yeah, I recently got Kenobi. So, what I suggest doing, I'll kind of give you an idea real quick if you're going for Kenobi. I'll look at your ships real quick. If you have anything, Snake, go ahead, because, again, you're better at that than I am. Let me go into my thing. So, basically, to break it down to make it easier for requirements, what I would do is make a tab. So, I called it, this one's Galactic Legend Palpatine. Yeah, GAC, definitely. But what I would do is make a tab, call it Galactic Legend, like Kenobi or something, make it easier to kind of get an idea. And then I would set it up on requirements. So, like, for example, Relic 7. If you need Relic 7s, you put them there. Relic 4s, Relic 8s, blah, blah, blah. Once you finish one of the requirements, I would take it away. Just because if you're free to play like I am, it makes it a lot easier to kind of see what's going on. And it's more, it helps you stay focused, because if you don't stay focused on this game, especially starting out as a newer player, you're going to be all over the place like I was when I first started, back when the game first came out. And so, a way to help with that is to set it up and then make that your official goal, and that's the tab you work on, especially if you're wanting GAC, because if you're getting Kenobi early, you're going to be ahead of your league, basically, so it's an easier way to get ahead and stay focused. And then what I would do also, after you create the requirements at the very bottom, I would set up the team you're working on. So you can either do two things with that. Yeah, you need WAT, which is a harder one to get. That is what I need actually for my team for C, as you can tell. But so basically, You can either strictly work on the requirements that you're wanting, so like characters that will build up to getting Kenobi, and then getting the other characters required for Kenobi, and then you can work on the official teams once you get the characters you need, or you can do both, or you can just work on the straight teams that are there. So, for example, it'd be Count Dooku, Watt, Armor for me, and then work on these, either during, after, or whatever with those. There's kind of different things you can do there. Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna get at is that something I would recommend, especially if you're going towards Kenobi, is to work on your starting teams. So with what I saw, you need to have Phoenix. I would definitely start with like Phoenix, in my opinion, Phoenix and Empire. Basically, that working on those two teams will set you up to open more areas up more. And then let's see what else. I'm reading off my phone, that's why I'm kind of leaning forward. CLS, Padme, both Revens. So the Revens will come once you start opening that field up with the Phoenix and the Empire team more, like if you work on them more than what you currently have. 501st, Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunters will help a lot. Darth Revan definitely is a good team to have. He is extremely good for GAC and TW. So that might be something to work on at some point. But, right. Yeah, First Order, it depends, because if you have a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on that team, they're not easy. But if you have just the normal, like the secondary First Order team, they can be very squishy. It depends. I think you're on the right path though. Just make sure you stay more focused and not widespread yourself. So if you're going to work on teams to kind of open yourself up to getting Kenobi, I would start, for example, like maybe focus strictly on like Phoenix and then go up to Empire and then kind of open yourself up to the bigger areas. That's what I didn't do when I first started. And because I didn't do that when I first started, I'm all over the place until past 2 years when I finally started strictly staying to where the goal I need to get, and I've got things done quicker that way. And because of that, I will go down here. No, where is it? Right here. I will scroll down real quick. Because of that, I, one, only have a few characters I don't have, and two, I have all these, so I have like, not trying to flex or anything, I'm just explaining. Kylo, I have Lord Vader, Kenobi, and I got those back to back because of the way I set things up and made more strict on how I was working on things. Yeah, so it kind of really depends. Gas was one of the harder ones, so if you're wanting gas, definitely make sure you watch videos on and tutorials how to do the very last one especially. And like I said, Snake is better at this than I am, but, I'm trying. But yeah, so Empire, it would be Palp and stuff like that, Vader, blah, blah, blah from there. But I really think, Maul would be a good one to have at some point, whenever you get to that point. But yeah, so that's kind of how I'm able to be more focused and have what I currently have. But I've been playing since 2015, so I've had a lot more time to actually work on all this. So that's why I'm trying to help you stay more focused so you can actually get to the goals you want a lot quicker than I did. But, it's not too bad where I'm at. Like Phoenix, you don't even have to relic them. You can just get them to what, gear 11, 12, or whatever I have them at, 10. So, kind of depends on Phoenix. Um, I don't know. What do you think, Snake, on that? Sorry, my dad came up here, was talking to me. But, they do help on a few things that I just don't remember on top of my head what it is, but usually people start with Phoenix and kind of open their areas that way. But maybe that's changed since I was working on it. That would be a Snake question. Let me just select this real quick. But I think you're definitely on the right path to what you're wanting. Just make sure you stay focused. Because if you're all over it, it's going to take so long to get anything. Right. Actually, a lot of the times, a lot of like guilds will actually tell you to go back and do Phoenix, but well, I think Thrawn is kind of important. You kind of said he was better than Piet or whatever his name is, didn't you, Snake? That's my main reason saying like Phoenix because of Thrawn, but I don't know. Like I said, they change things all over the time. Oh, all over the time. I can't speak English. All the time. And with everything newer lately, it's harder for me to actually get you a better reading. Yeah. Um, I don't even know how to say his name, Otto. Basically, T101 or whatever his name is, so. But it is hotter than hell in my room. I am sweating really hard right now. But that's just kind of my ideas. It's probably the general idea and probably stuff you already knew and probably already working on. I'm not like the greatest at reviews, but as far as seeing you're on the right path and doing just fine for being only 9 months, I wasn't when I was at that point. I was all over the place, so. And that's when back in 2015, so. Yeah, I have Lord Vader, surprisingly. I just was really focused on him at the time. Yeah, farming guides are really good. Arnold T101, if I remember how to say his name right, he does that stuff too, and that might be something to give you another reference point. But, yeah, so with GAC, hopefully that helped you out, by the way, Zombie. I don't know if it did or not, and if not, I apologize. I tried. But, with GAC, we will start south. And I'm thinking we should start with Geos just because, in my opinion, they're the harder of the two, but I don't know what you think, Snake. And if we did Geos, yeah, it makes sense. You can even set like a, like a reference point of where to get them. For example, like if you wanted your, I don't know, Phoenix team to be gear 10, and gear 10 would be like your point where you want everybody, so you get them to 10, then you go to the next team, get them all to gear 10, and kind of do that. That could be another thing, so you're not just one focused on one team, but you have a goal in mind of where you want them. That could be another idea. That's something I kind of did at one point too, but I mean, each person has their own way of doing things, so. But yeah, so with Geos, um, let's see. With the front rows not being too hard, I'm personally thinking we should use Bad Batch Snake, but you're the expert, not me, when it comes to team comparing, or, you know, I mean, facing. I mean, we have 501st that we could do. Let's. Yes, we threw on defense with Lord Vader. That's what we did. Me and you set up. So yeah, Vader is not in the area of. Because if you remember right, me and you worked on setting this up together, and we put all the Galactic Legends besides Kenobi on defense. Alright, thanks for coming around, Zombie, and again, hopefully I helped out even a little bit. Or hopefully Snake did more than me, but you know. Echo. Wherever they went, where'd they go? Echo, right here. No, that's not Echo. You're Echo. Oops. So Echo is 240 and then 42. And then GBA. Is a lot faster, 268, 108. So we could even do Geos, make it easier, save Bad Batch for any team that could be potentially harder. I think that might be a good idea, because that might be, maybe not, but, you know. Either Bad Batch or Geos should be fine, in my opinion. As I'm sweating. Oh, there, I read it wrong. That's my bad. That's what happens when your glasses are fogging up and you're not paying attention. Theirs are 237, 77, so 237, and then Echo, wherever Echo went, that's not, oh, that was Echo, okay. And then Echo is 240, so he's a lot slower. If I remember right, I'm tired and hot. My shock team is... That is not the button I want. Let's just click everything but where we need. My shock is 218.31. And I need to work on mods, as you can tell, so I'm just saying right now. I have somebody that may work on them, help me with, but he hasn't got back to me yet. So yeah. Hunter's even slower. Alright, we're going with Shock and Bad Batch. Sweet. Alright. That was real easy. Alright, so next is the clones. Do you think my 501st or my bounty hunters can take them? Because I'm thinking this one here could smack them all to death. And then we got bounty hunters with Bosk using his one thing. We got the bombs, we got all that stuff going on. So I have a feeling that both of these could be good against them. We also have Geos that we could do. But I don't know how well they'll do against clones. Yeah, I definitely don't want to use gas. That's for sure right now. There could be something better back there, like you said. So bounty hunters it is. Will you die already, please? Thank you. Alright, and that is the south area completed. Let's see what we got back here. They don't have crap back here. So are you wanting to go back north, or do you want to go with south and just get south completely over with, and then we can just do up here? I personally want to get south done, but if you think it's better to go north and see how that goes, we're fine with that. I'm thinking gas should go with somebody. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking gas can go with one of these, get them over with, unless you think that's a bad idea. Like maybe, like the Night Sisters, or one of these. One of these. I'm thinking maybe Night Sisters, but you probably have a better idea. See, we're thinking the same thing. Gas with Night Sisters. Let's go. Easy enough. Alright, who should be next? Remember, we still have Kenobi we can use for someone too. So, like, if we should use Kenobi maybe for, like, this team just for the heck of it. Or something. We still have GG as well, so... GG, we have First Order, so we have plenty. GG against Empire. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright, I won't lie, I don't ever know who to put these on, so I'm kind of guessing. In hopes I'm correct on this. Get it, boy? Should we undersize like this, do you think, maybe? Or is there something else in mind? Alright. Gotcha, gotcha. It is so freaking hot. I know I said that a couple times, but I am, like, burning the hell up right now. Alright, north is taken out. We got ships. We got ships north, and we got some easier teams there. Let's kind of take a look at the ships. So ships look like they're going to be harder, in my opinion. So what do you think we should do here? Personally, I think south would be the good idea to take it before we get into the harder part, but, you know, you might have a different idea. We can even, maybe, if we did do here, do, like, where to go, let's see. We can do, like, first order against them. Yeah, I say south. We can do first order, Jedi Revan, which I think we should say for the other part. But so I'm thinking maybe first order against them. I think since they're not relic really or anything, it should be pretty easy. Don't you think? Sure. I don't know how to take that sure, but okay. We'll go with it. I could be wrong, you know, on what I'm doing, but we'll see. Okay, there's one. I do need to take him out really quickly, though. He can be an issue if I'm not careful. Okay, there we go. Bam. 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 Bam! Let's go! That is exactly what I was talking about. He would smack everybody to hell. Alright. And then you said... Okay, yep. That's what I was thinking too. We are on the same page tonight, or, well, today. Same thing. Oh, no, he's already got it. Yoda for the kill! Let's go! He is out for blood tonight. Boom! Boom! Oh, now ships I do have a bit of a worry about because of the GP. So this one I definitely need your calling on what to do. I think the one we should start with is the harder one, which I feel like in this case could be this, but he is full star here. But the ships might not be as good as what it looks like here. I think the harder one might be this one just because of the ships, but you might think otherwise. Especially since he's got a houndtooth, and I suck at houndtooth usually. Whereas this one doesn't seem as bad. But, you know, that could be just stupidity of me. We do have GG, it looks like. Probably. So I'm thinking we should take out the top one with General Grievous. That's just my thought. Yep, we got GG, and I forget which one's Finalizer, but we got Thrawn, Hux, and then those two. But yeah, so we got 3 different ships here we can use. Yeah, Finalizer, yep. Yeah, what's up? I did not mean to click that. Should we just go with what this is then? Okay. See, ships is not my strong point, so the only one I can really do the best at is this one, this squad. Oh, I think I messed up. He said use spy, use the other one. It doesn't matter, they're dead. Alright. I have no clue who to use with him. I never use this ship, if this is one you're wanting me to use. I do have Houndstooth, but he's not... Or wait, we might... No, we used him on defense, so I don't think we do have him. I think we used him on defense, so... This is the only dark side we have left. Swap out the tie. Start with... I do not know names of ships, so you're gonna have to give me a second here. Okay, so start with the Echelon and swap out the tie. Are you meaning like this? Or do you mean it just something different? Because again, I don't know these ships. If you're just looking at all, this is all I got. Light side and a few dark side. Nothing special. So the starting three, which I'm assuming is what I have here. Then you put in the first order ties. And is this? Yeah, blood. So let me get this straight. So you're gonna go these three originally, obviously. You're gonna go to these fighters, and then we're gonna go him last. Is how I'm taking that, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I actually understood the assignment here, because I don't know these ships at all. The only one I really know is TIE Silencer. Couple tricks for this fleet, okay? Definitely will need to hear it before we continue, since I don't know this. And I'm still burning the hell up. My entire body is sweating. Just sitting here. And the reason why I'm moving back and forth is because I'm trying to fan my face because I'm burning up. Silencer is your damage dealer. Okay. The shuttle's second ability grants 100% TM, so always give that to Silencer. So the shuttle, okay. second ability. So always get at the silencer. You only use the special if you have advantage. Which I won't know how to do that. Okay. The tie on the left will be your first reinforcement. When you call it in, the far right ability can call an assist. Target Kylo with it. Okay. So the darker one. Okay. So Kylo is the main focus with this. Personally, I want to get rid of these two. That's just how I feel. If it's gonna let me. There we go. Okay, so silence your damage and show secondary grades. Okay, so the shuttle's second ability grants. So we did that to him. So then hopefully that did something. I think I might have clicked it off. Oh, it's going to hell. It is going to hell. Well, this is not good. So... and again, it's... Of course you did! Well, this is not going well. At all. Get out of here. No, stop. Okay, we need to take you out quick. Thank you. We need to definitely take you out. Are you kidding me? Anakin's too? Okay, well that was a lot easier than I thought. Let's go! Kylo for the freaking win! That was close. And we got a full clear, so we gotta do the full clear run around in the center and the exit. So that was a major shout out to Snake for the help. We're gonna do a few other things on the side just to get a few things over with while we're here. So I don't have to worry about it while I'm doing other stuff. Okay, so I can't do anything here because of the stupid things that's showing. So round 1 of this GAC round is a win. We'll see how the others go later. And yeah, Kylo definitely at the last minute hit that pretty hard. Oh my goodness, my freaking mouth is like getting dry from being so hot in here. So with the arena table, we are going to go after this lovely Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and see what happens. Royal Guard taking all the hits. He's gonna go down. You're not gonna do anything to me, but okay. I'm surprised that did not knock him out. Now it did. Now it comes to the final two. Get the hell out. That went exactly as I thought it would. We are back to the top 100 though. That's always a plus. Alright, we are up to 100 there too. What else we gotta do real quick before we head off? A few things. That is not what I wanted. Kind of speed through this a bit because I am burning the hell up. Alrighty. I think that's mostly everything. Let me double check. Okay. Let me just, join this so I don't forget. That would be stupid. GIC attack. Alright, I think... Let me double check actually events. Let's just make sure. Okay. It's just this. We're good. Alright, I think that is everything for this stream. Thank you everybody for coming out, and hopefully that roster review was somewhat useful. I'm not like the most professional person in the ass when it comes to this stuff, but hopefully it was something and led them on the right way, especially with Snake with helping. Thanks again to Snake for helping on GSC as well. And I'm gonna hurry up and end this because I am burning the freak up. So I will see you guys in the next one, and have a good one.